team as a group of players they feel are on the verge of a breakthrough. To them, it's not if they'll reach the next level, but when. And when has just arrived for one of them. These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to keep them around next season and beyond. You can view the players' overall interest in your team here.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Right ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His team at 0-2 facing an important game already. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers, Dave Canales. His team off to the opposite start at 2-0, and they are at home seeking a third straight win. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
So he's coming off a game, Mike, that was really a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, on one hand, 5 touchdowns and the victory. That's the ultimate goal. On the other hand, very careless with the ball at times. It led to a handful of turnovers. He got away with it last week. I'm not sure that's something he wants to make a habit of going forward. He has to find that happy medium. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. If he's able to do that, I think they got a good chance of coming out on top.
He'll manage to pick up about 4. Out from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So, from 37, here's second down and 6.
Ready, ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Young. One taken in, right side by Leggett. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll get in behind his blockers to get forward for pickup of 3. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle. From the 25, here's second and 6. Out of a shotgun, Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got his tight end, Rex Sanders. He will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Panthers first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 7.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he's in the end zone. What a start. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown. Andrew. It's his 4th touchdown of the year. Right adds the extra point. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons come out, and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Push.
Young hands it to Hubbard. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. James Pierce in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up
From the
2nd and
23,
7.
here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. I got him. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Get
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if the hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Young. Defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. One.
Here's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Young. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
While the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On play action, Henderson. down marker there. The spot where the slide begins, it's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets it down in the ground.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. Shotgun snap, and they'll pivot to outfield. And a good show of force there, and gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Christian Roseboom. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Now Penix on 3rd and long. Gets there, and he runs the football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's 2 down. He picked up the first down. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago. Part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Young. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd and 10.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page, and results in a drop.
And he is stopped in his track. Loss of a couple on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
You want to see more, but you only see some. Life can slow you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz.
It is 3rd and long. Look at play action with Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one's good for 16 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Ready.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Hey, 45. Right.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Oh, he's got a man open. That's London. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. They'll run with Robinson. A short game down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, Penix. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Panthers have it. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he returns this. Touchdown, Carolina. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Right, and it's the extra point. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Coastal Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves
It appeared like the Falcons were able to get back on that one. Ball stays with Atlanta. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. We'll go play action now with Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff, running right. Good blocking, and he's pinned. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Coop for the point out. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? They punch in and kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback follows the score, in this case, the field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30 is significant field position. So the idea is, I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video game. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. And nice work here. Got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Flush to his right. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half. Good enough for a first down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
95. Red, cycle. Green Jack.
Now Young. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back to the 15-yard line. David Onyemata in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Young. come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Young. And he'll take it on in. Good Davion Samuel. Touchdown, Panthers. Now right to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Falcons 17. Sam set
The
to
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here is Penix. Forced out wide. He'll take off again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
a gain of 15. 1st down, Atlanta.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 7-2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Great London. Touchdown Falcon. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
Makes the score Falcons 24. Panthers 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready. Yellow.
On first down is Young. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll get forward for about a yard. Shaw Smith-Wade there on the stop.
Brings up second and
9. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. P.J. Warner. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half. From the gun, on third down, here's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Young to throw on first down. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the
The gun,
36-yard
it's
line.
Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He runs with it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Young to throw on first and 10. One going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete.
Second and 10.
Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
Down.
On second down, Young. That's made by Thielen. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Third and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Young. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second
Brings up second
and goal.
and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
That one taken. Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina.
poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On is right for the point after. The kick is good. Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Falcons 24.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the third-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here is the running back. He's looking for the end zone, holding on to the football. The high draft pick has his first NFL touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers on top in this one at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's stopped at the 25. Drive will begin there. Here's Bijan Robinson. And the Falcon offense set for their next drive. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Plant, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And look out there! Upended at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. that is a complete safety play.
The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
In trouble, and down he goes. Kershaw Morton, he gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Now their catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and veteran wideout Adam Thielen set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. To throw is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap. The run. Here's Hubbard. And he'll be brought down to 45. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Young. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
One into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The right back to Thielen. Again, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
There's going to be... Football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the 1st half. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so what to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Falcon 1st down.
They run over center with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Patrick Jones getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
This isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a run.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting their puncher out there. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's had it go into the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Come on, ready.
On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get this ahead. Gains about 4. And leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Here's Young. A throw there. Caught. Finally gets. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go. Young. A throw left side. Taken in by Field.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 30.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
Now Young. There's that man again. Another tackle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his third and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here. In the fourth quarter, Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. Barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. The shotgun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Getting in there to drop them. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Just simply more of the same. And you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
On 3rd down, Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, and usually the spot that tells us hold it. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Penix. And he's going to put down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Patrick Jones. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off.
Let's go. Red 38. Set.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 9-yard line.
Black 40. Set.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout.
Come on, set.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard.
A gain of 3.
On 4th down, here comes Matthew Wright for the Panthers field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Agnew on the return.
Jamal Agnew on the
Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Let's start down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and Penix into space at the 45, and he is out of bounds. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the right, that's Penix. And with the 4th down of bounds, a very short gain. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. But taken down behind the line on that one. 2nd and 11.
2nd down at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put it in his drive.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
On play action, Young. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he's down inside the 40. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured play. Throwing, Dalton. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Offside, defense. second down.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Dalton to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Ball in at the 5. His second catch of the game. And that's gone for a touchdown.
Makes the score Panthers 52.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Mooney in motion. And here's Bijan. And they'll have it across midfield out of the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Gain of 13 yards.
Another run here for Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Here's a 2nd and 12. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
They'll throw. It's Penix. This offensive line just has no answers for him. It's another sack. Kershawn Wharton, he gets in for the sack. It's getting silly now. A baker's dozen, 13 sacks for his guys in this game. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. They'll run with Dowdle. strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 21. It's a Carolina first down.
First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Gotta be caught. It's Rico Dowdle.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable in the backfield in the pass game.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about
A
done.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. There's no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up
Brings up
third down.
third down and 3 yards to go.
Dalton. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line. But they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Panthers, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Dalton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Like some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Agnew on the return.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the lefty panics on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Carolina defense getting the job done here. They force the fumble, they scoop it up, and instead of giving up points, they're scoring points all the way the other side of the field. Touchdown, scoop, and score. The Panthers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Broncos get their 3rd win as they come away with the victory. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Chiefs win their 2nd straight as they come away with the victory. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
we go. Black 40. Hunt. Let's go. Set, go. Come on, set. Set, hunt. Ready, ready. Hunt, hunt. Here we go, set. Blue, set. Set, hunt. Ready. Down. 10 black. Hunt, hunt. Set, ready. 45. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut. Go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Ready? Go. Here we go. Hunt. Let's go. 52 blue. Hunt. Come on, set. Set, hunt. Ready, ready. Hunt, hunt. Here we go, set. Set, go. Set, hunt, set. Set, hunt, ready. Down. Hunt, hunt. Set, ready, set. Ready. Hunt, go. Set, ready. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Sometimes my mind plays tricks on Keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. This guy's sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're off from Foxborough. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects, everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
Come on, set. 10 black.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here. Kate now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready, ready. Black, 95.
On 3rd down, it's Young. His first throw is an interception. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
New set of downs for him at the 38. Right to the air with May. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Off the play action. May. Look at his fullback now. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the gun, it's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
It's Cup. That's Thielen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 33 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap out of yards. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Intended for Adam Thielen. Incomplete. It's third down. And 14.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Fourth down, Young throwing. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up to the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
This is going to go for about an 8-yard pick as he takes it inside the 30-yard line. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2. Running it again with Gibson. And that's not what the offense style is. They've sticking for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
They now on third down. He has the first over the middle. He gets 6 on that play. It's a New England first down.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 24.
The receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
26-yard line.
Made a throw it. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And complete to Diggs. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots go up 10-zip here in the first. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He can run it, and it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like another war. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
We had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to Charlie loose incomplete. Ball and defender running at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going for it. Young. Throw is caught by the back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Carolina.
For the air on first down. Young escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Bryce Young on the scramble.
And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape evaded pressure and get that first down anyway.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Bryce Young sacked.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
Trying again, following the set. It's popped by Hubbard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 16 yards, but it brings up third down.
He's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sanders.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Black. 95.
Play action now. Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Bryce Young sacked.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for their defense. It puts a set on the board.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready. 52 points. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there. And they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Early set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a kick out of the Orvis. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
And quick there, they bring it to the turn. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Another try following the sack. He doesn't feel what he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hey now from the gun. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have a little further up past their own 30. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Saw the rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. And Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. They run again with Hubbard. And he's down. It looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting better on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Young looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Right on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
14. Patriots 10.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On 1st and 10. By his back, Gibson. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop.
And I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a completion. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's 16 on the pickup. That's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Patriots first down.
On play action, here's May. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going again, it's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass race. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. He dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Gets it to start the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
First down.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I mean, that's a run that's all hung on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, 43.
Hubbard again. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Okay.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, Young. Chased out to his right. That ball is out. Young lost it. Scooped up by the Patriots. They can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run the toss for Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay and turn over into a lead. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
Panthers 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ready, set.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Young. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
looking from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Going to the ground again on 1st. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
From the 38. On the move, hit it right. He's keeping it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready. 38. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Patriots' 21-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going play action. Young. That one connects. Yes, Carolina. Touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the 1st half of play.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 32.
2nd and 8. It's great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he's taken down. Some quality yardage on that play. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Spins out of one stop. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
He finds Diggs right side. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Here's May again. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get to... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one splits the uprights. Patriots push their lead to 3.
Panthers 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young up 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Intended for Chuba Hubbard. Incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
10.
Here we go.
Young looking to throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young to throw it. He will be stopped now, but I don't like about that effort. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. 10 front, 2 strike.
1st down, Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime.
The charisma is when you're brown. That paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
33.
Final throw before the break. And it's cut in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a lead on the final play of the half. Right on for the extra points. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Jordan Mason. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Sam Darnold, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Seahawks have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Eagles. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Eagles with the lead at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they opt to play fake. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give inside to Gibson. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Taking down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
May now from the gun. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to take it himself. And they finally stop him right before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. Home to the right. And he is into the end zone for New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. Rock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around you, have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set the just beyond their own 20. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
On the set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Right.
From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Third and just 2 to go. Running for it here with Hubbard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down.
Only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Complete to Jatavion Sanders.
set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set. 10 black.
It's Young to throw here on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Hubbard on the give. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready, ready. 53.
Shotgun snap down to Young. It's this one horn. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Dive up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. I have to pick up the pace.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First down.
Running right. Here's Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's Young to throw. This one's cut. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hubbard. Runs in. Touchdown kick. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Hubbard with the touchdown. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Patriots 31.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Patriots and Antonio Gibson back out on offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Third long from here. In some trouble there. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And Ingle will see it by as he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanate from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Anytime you go around half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Blown back into the handoff. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
A touchdown aside, and that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it. They need to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 50, green, put.
Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Young pushing his guys in a hurry up now.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Christian Gonzalez has it! And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th! Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Gibson here from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run netted him nothing. Here it is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 5-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Madden. It's it quickly to Douglas. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Madden.
I think we've reached the point in the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Now, 45, right. 6, measure. Cut.
Young working from the gun. They did it! He made the interception! Christian Gonzalez has it!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
They give up the middle to Gibson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. To the air on 1st down. Madden. Escapes out to the left. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a home.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down throw for May. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gain.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Man in motion here. May now on 3rd down. He's got it near the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 4th-quarter lead. Drake made the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful. I'll raise my hand and thinking that play was just a nothing burn. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
and 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready, set.
From the 32. It isn't moving up. They're able to drop it.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now give. It's Gibson heading right. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Gibson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another long. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
For the Patriots.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. To the air on 1st down, Young. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Young pushing his guys in a hurry up now.
It's a gain of 10. And the Panthers 1st down.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Trying to work as fast as possible.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Panthers.
Young on 1st and 10. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Jatavion Sanders. Incomplete. Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense working quickly.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of 11 on the play. And the
First down, and they go right back to it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Roberts Spillane on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Panthers down by only 3. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
On play action, here's Young. Brought in, close to the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready, go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Garrett Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Black 40. Ready.
Darrell. Getting right past that line, and they stop him at the 3.
That's twice now. The runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Defense in the dime now, clinging to that lead. Now to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
38. Sam Martin is set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. On the return, here's Jones. The defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Is Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. That's taken in by Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does him no good. They got to go for broke here. Setting up to pass. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. no miracles on the final drive today, this game is over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young, He's going to find his man, and he did plenty of that. One of 5 touchdown passes on the afternoon. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's the rookie from Texas Tech, Taj Brooks. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead, the Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Rashad Bateman. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Ravens bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.